Hello, young man. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, one that can change your life forever. You know, as a vigilante, I've seen my fair share of struggles, of ups and downs, of triumphs and failures. But one thing that has always kept me going, that has always given me the strength to keep fighting, is my sense of purpose, my sense of direction, my sense of self. You see, when you know what you want, when you know who you are, and when you know where you're going, nothing can stop you. Nothing can bring you down. You become like a ship sailing through the stormy seas, unwavering, unrelenting, and unshakable. You become a force to be reckoned with. But my young friend, I know that finding your purpose, finding your direction, and finding yourself can be a daunting task. It can be a journey filled with twists and turns, with ups and downs, with doubts and fears. But I'm here to tell you that it's worth it. It's worth every moment of struggle, every moment of uncertainty, and every moment of self-doubt. Because when you finally find your purpose, when you finally find your direction, and when you finally find yourself, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be like a bat flying through the night sky, swift, silent, and deadly. You'll be a master of your domain, a king of your castle, and a captain of your soul. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but how do I find my purpose? How do I find my direction? How do I find myself? Well, my young friend, it's quite simple. You see, your purpose is not something that you find. It's something that you create. Your direction is not something that you follow. It's something that you lead. And yourself is not something that you discover. It's something that you develop. You create your purpose by setting goals, by making plans, and by taking action. You lead your direction by making decisions, by taking risks, and by facing challenges. And you develop yourself by learning, by growing, and by evolving. You develop yourself by becoming the best version of yourself, by becoming the person you've always wanted to be. But remember, my young friend, this is not a one-time thing. This is a journey, a lifelong journey. You'll have to keep working at it, keep striving for it, and keep pushing yourself to be better, to be greater, and to be more. You'll have to keep learning, keep growing, and keep evolving. You'll have to keep developing yourself, keep leading your direction, and keep creating your purpose. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to stumble, because it's through our mistakes, our failures, and our stumbles that we learn, that we grow, and that we evolve. It's through our struggles that we become stronger, that we become wiser, and that we become better. So, my young friend, don't be discouraged if you don't find your purpose, your direction, and yourself overnight. Don't be discouraged if you don't become the person you want to be in a day, a week, or a month, because this is a journey, a lifelong journey. And it's a journey that's worth taking, worth fighting for, and worth living. I want to share with you a story about a young man who was struggling to find his purpose, his direction, and his self. He was lost, he was confused, and he was uncertain. But one day he made a decision to take control of his life, to take control of his destiny, and to take control of his soul. He started setting goals, making plans, and taking action. He started leading his direction, making decisions, and facing challenges. And he started developing himself, learning, growing, and evolving. And you know what? He succeeded. He found his purpose, his direction, and his self. He became the person he always wanted to be. He became a master of his domain, a king of his castle, and a captain of his soul. And he lived a life that was worth living, a life that was worth fighting for, and a life that was worth dying for. So, my young friend, I want to leave you with a challenge to take control of your life, to take control of your destiny, and to take control of your soul. I want to challenge you to set goals, to make plans, and to take action. I want to challenge you to lead your direction, to make decisions, and to face challenges. And I want to challenge you to develop yourself, to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.